Okay, here's the kit. It actually turned out pretty light. Just a couple 2x3s help me frame in this chimney. Triple wall chimney pieces, telescopic pipe for the inside. And this big box is actually the wood stove, all the trim kits to get it through the roof. Actually, it's probably only, I don't know, a couple 100 pounds tops. And then I've got a big bag just of gear and heavy tools. That's all I'm looking at. Other than that, nothing recent. That's how we leave her. See if anybody's home. Oh yeah, beauty. I might just leave this pile of junk I got over the edge right where it is. Take this blown up mattress and see if I can pull it back up the river. I think it's gonna drag too much. Shoot, I'm gonna try it. It's already 3:30 and I don't want to be driving out of this slop in the dark, so let's give it one go. Leave the stuff on the beaches. Was I wrong? Trying to pull this up that seemingly slow flowing river was like pulling an anchor. I could barely, it was all I could do to get to just the other side. Pulled it up kind of like a backpack, and once it wasn't like taking on water, it was a little bit better. So there you go, not doing that. I cobbled together this little box and brought some firewood and some odds and ends. And that's 2 trips in a couple hours, I guess. So that's good. Pick all this stuff up, all that stuff up, dump it in the cabin. Should be right around sunset that's happening, and then get out of here, hopefully with a little bit of light. Make my way back up that rotted out slush. Okay, so start tomorrow with some dry fits. See how this looks. I'm planning on doing a heat shield and all the protective everything, but I want to keep the gap between everything about as small as possible because this place is so tiny. But this is my little mock-up. Eventually it'll be bent sheet metal and it'll just be log storage under there. with the North Fab Woodsman on top. All right, it's the next day. I somehow talked my buddy into paddling down in the rain and sleet and snow and helping me get this log burner all installed. Luckily, I got everything packed in the day previous, so we just had a nice flow down the river. Yeah, so I decided to cut through this rafter because it's dang center for plumb how I wanted my chimney to go out in that little corner. And that was also on the outside, the standing seam metal roof. It's only 12-inch wide standing seams, and that was dead center on a standing seam. So I figured that'd be the best watertight fitment outside, and inside it fit the space the best. So hacked this little rafter out and framed it back in. So it feels stronger than it ever was, or at least the same.
added this little piece of metal just so I have something to caulk up against. Somehow, some way, some water ever got under the boot, this would be just another little way to divert it around.
Scratches and all right, so got the boot, collar. We just put the cap on, even though there's another 3-foot extension, so that it's happy until triangulated and supported. But not bad. Okay, so we have our little mock-up box, which is just a little height spacer basically, but stove height, tending heights like waist high, and plumb. We got this through roof kit in, and it's bent up and supported because this rafter had to be cut. So perpendicularly supported and then boxed in, locked in, no problem. And it does look super light up there. But just threw a little cap on there and collar. Got all the tar caulk in there for the boot, and I actually have another 3 feet to extend up, so it's a couple feet over the ridge line, and then I'll support it. And it's going to be rock solid. It feels great, it looks good, and wishing I was staying here tonight so we could rock a little fire, but tomorrow we'll fire it up. Excellent.
Yeah, I decided to run down the river one more time so I could fire up that log burner and grab a little drone footage on my last day at the Oxbow.
Snow's coming down now, boys and girls. Right about halfway down the float. And I hope you can tell it's dumping. It's peaceful out here. Might be the only one on the river at this time in the morning. Period. Stoked to get a fire going. Jill! Damn wood was worth it. That is pretty satisfying. Start working on some projects. Getting sighted is big on my list. And staying here in the cold now for sure possible.